Hello dearly beloved, welcome to this energy check-in. We are here to see what are the current energies within the collective. I'll be pulling out cards for the masculine collective, cards for the feminine collective, and what is the guidance that is wanting to come across for all of us at this point of time. If you would like to book a private reading, you can just reach out to me on my personal message and I'll be happy to book one for you. Lovely. Hi Queen, how are you? For now, I'm feeling that most of the feminines might be experiencing some sort of anger, some sort of frustration, or a kind of this deep sadness coming across, right? It might be coming up. So there might be feelings of overwhelm. Feminine is feeling deep sorrow, deep anger or frustration. It might be towards your masculine or it might not be towards your person, but I feel like this energy is coming up as a part of your next chapter, as a part of your next clearing, so that you can release and let go of all of this emotional heaviness, emotional density, and transmute it, right? Right, Queen is saying resonate हो रहा है, right? तो ये intense emotions जब ऊपर आते हैं ना, तो they basically ask for you to sit with those feelings. We try to distract ourselves. हम इधर उधर काम में लग जाते हैं, खुद को busy कर लेते हैं, या we don't pay attention to these feelings, right? Whereas these feelings which are coming up are simply asking to be felt. They are simply asking for you to be present with them, and as you do, without any judgments, without any shame, without any questions or avoidance, you know, they are simply there. These feelings are simply there so that we are curious to be with them, right? And in doing so, we start working with them, right? We start releasing these energies as well, right? So let us see where are the feminines are today. Where is the feminine? I have two cards. Where is the masculine energy? Oh God, look at these cards. I can't take all of them. काफ़ी सारे cards आ गए. Let me just take this one and this one. Okay, I have 3 cards for the masculine. Bottom of the deck I have messenger, right? So I feel like this is also something quite relevant that is coming across. This particular collective of masculines is having a deep transformation. They are going internal, they are going within, and they are sort of like self-reflecting at a very deep level. जहाँ जहाँ भी इस मैस्कुलिन ने ईगो होल्ड किया है या जहाँ भी फियर बेस्ड एनर्जी रही है, वहाँ पे वो खुद को देख पा रहे हैं, एंड दे आर वांटिंग टू go beyond it. They are wanting to go past it at this point of time, and this is because of the pure intense love that the feminine holds for the masculine. It's like feminine देख पा रही है masculine के elevated version को, but अभी इस वक्त जो है masculine खुद पे विश्वास नहीं रख पा रहे कि I can be that, you know. I know that you see me in a very high light, but I doubt if I can reach that summit, you know. तो ये process अभी चल रहा है इस particular collective में. What is the guidance that is wanting to come across? This is for the feminines, this is for the masculines, right? And messages for the journey, just wanting to come across for the journey right now for whoever's watching this. Okay, lots of cards coming across. Bottom of the deck, vision questing, karmic forgiveness. This is very important. This is very, very important right now. Okay, I can definitely relate to these messages because today in the morning I just I was preparing tea and I burnt a whole lock of my hair on the cats, right? So I was like, okay, this has never happened before. What is this about? Because it just caught my attention a little bit. So when I sat with it, I was able to gain that when we burn a part of our hair, it is like letting go of a past version of yourself, of who you used to be, maybe of a past situation, maybe of a past relationship. This is you evolving, okay? Because the hair is something material, right? It is a very, very important part for, especially for the feminine as well, you know. So a lock of hair is basically, this is solid, this is material, and it turning into fire and then into ash. It's like it just evaporates. If you have ever seen a hair being caught on fire, it's just like it shrivels up and it just almost like vanishes, right? So turning matter into spirit, right? This is the entire process of our purification which takes place on this journey, on the twin flame path specifically. Is through the twin flame. I'm really uncomfortable today for some reason. So it's through this discomfort that you feel with your divine counterpart, you let go of everything that was keeping you from love, that was keeping you in a fear-based energy, and it's a process of you then elevating yourself, transforming matter into spirit, right? Transforming carbon-based this physical body system into a crystalline based system, right? So karmic forgiveness is coming up for some of you. If you feel like you are caught up in loops, if you feel like you are caught up in certain restrictive patterns, restrictive situations, or limiting connections, you might be even out of it, dear feminine. I feel कि आपने ये कुछ पास्ट के जो कार्मिक कनेक्शंस हैं उससे आप आगे बढ़ चुके हैं, बट आज आपसे कहा जा रहा है प्लीज़ कम बैक टू दैट, बिकॉज देर इज़ सम लर्निंग लेसन हियर, देर इज़ सम एवोल्यूशन दैट इज़ वेटिंग फॉर यू टू डिस्कवर विद इन सेल्फ, एंड let go and let God, right? There are certain things that we cannot control, that we simply cannot control. Even the masculine, you feel that it is so easy, you know, to let go of one person and to choose another. Let me tell you, it's these ties, these karmic bondages, they are there for a reason. They are there, they are almost like a penance. It's almost like tapasya that in the masculine also goes through, you know, like a purification process. There are many codes that the feminine cannot hold for the masculine, that the karmic holds, right, through which he can come into this awakening within himself. And thus it's best to let go and let God. कई फेमिनिन्स के लिए मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है ये जो सैडनेस है या ये जो एंगर है, फ्रस्ट्रेशन है, ये इसी कारण से आप फील कर रहे हो कि why can't he let go of that situation when he is not happy, when he is not fulfilled, he is not satisfied, he or she, please take what resonates. Why can't they just move on from there, you know? And hence the answer is that, you know, there needs to be karmic forgiveness from your end as well, because ultimately we must come into this higher realization that even the karmics, they are helping the ascension process for the masculine. They are helping into this activation of light codes, right? They are helping them to see the truth of the matter, to start operating from love rather than from fear, rather than from insecurity, rather than from just like क्या बोलते हैं, complacency. आप बस चला रहे हो सब कुछ, जिंदगी चलती चली जा रही है, जिंदगी चल नहीं रही है, आप भी डायरेक्ट करते हो उसको, राइट, थ्रू योर ओन चॉइसेस, थ्रू योर ओन डिसीजंस, थ्रू योर ओन एक्शंस. But at the same time, it's like right now we are being called, especially the feminine is being called to hold karmic forgiveness, extend forgiveness towards this karmic as well, क्योंकि इनके प्रति आपने कभी ना कभी jealousy फील करी है, या इनसिक्योरिटी फील करी है, या कंपैरिजन किया है उनके साथ में, राइट, थिंकिंग दैट यू आर लेस देन, राइट, विच इज कम्प्लीटली अनट्रू, विच इज कम्प्लीटली अनट्रू, राइट. शाइनी सिंह, एग्जैक्टली ये सेम चीज़ मेरे साथ हुआ कुछ टाइम पहले, हेयर जल गया था एंड आई थॉट इट वाज अ बैड ओमेन. थैंक्स फॉर द नॉलेज टुडे. I also try to research on it because I was like, you know, it was something like an alarming sign. When you burn your hair, it's like it's definitely something that you cannot miss, because there's a smell, then there's the roughness that you feel immediately. You have to attend to that thing, right? So maybe हमारा mind ना कहीं और direction में जा रहा है, but जहाँ पे presence की ज़रूरत है, जहाँ पे attention, alertness की ज़रूरत है, वहाँ हमारा mind नहीं है, हमारा mind कहीं और wander कर रहा है, ठीक है. तो burning of the hair for me, it personally is calling to attention to self, right? Attention to what is going on around you physically. It is also a sign of protection. Burning, right? Burning fire जो है हमें purify करता है, right? So the hair is also connected to the head, right? Which governs a thought, right? This is the brain complex, which governs the thoughts, the ideas, the perceptions, the imaginations, right? The biases. Everything is of this nature. This mental energy is held within the brain complex, right? So the hair is attached to the mind, right? तो जहाँ पे बाल जहाँ पे आपके जल रहे हैं, तो आपके थॉट्स को भी जो है एक तरीके से प्यूरिफाई करने का एक साइन है. हो सकता है आप खुद को लेकर एक बहुत ही लिमिटेड सेंस में सोच रहे हैं, राइट? सो इट इज़ ऑल्सो एन इन्विटेशन फॉर अस टू come into the truth of spirit, right? Rather than the truth of the human, coming into the truth of spirit. You are a light being, right? You are having this human experience, but ultimately you are a light being, right? Which is eternal and infinite. I burnt a patch of my hair a couple of times back to back while holding a धूप बत्ती and bowing down. Wow. So I came across this article जिसमें particular मतलब जला, बाल जला ठीक है, but कैसे जला ये भी बताया गया है, right? तो for you Phoenix, you burnt it while offering prayer, right? Or maybe someone who is doing a home or a yagya, that time the hair gets burnt. Or maybe you are visiting a temple and the hair catches fire, right? So that is again burning of karma, right? तो डिवाइन जो है, महादेव जो हैं आपके सामने ये कार्मिक क्लेंजिंग कोई और तरीके से भी ला सकते थे, विच कुड हैव बीन मच मोर इंटेंस, बट ड्यू टू योर ओन गुड डीड्स, due to your own accumulated good karma, the burning happened, but in a very effortless way. है ना, आपको फील भी नहीं हुआ, आपको पेन फील नहीं हुआ, बट वो karma burn हो गया, right? तो beautiful inputs coming in from you all today. Phoenix is saying, since these incidents happened on Thursdays and Tuesdays, I thought it was some sort of a bad omen. No. See, this is all part of cleansing and purification. All right, things are testing, everyone gets triggered by my normal dialogue. So healing hands, this is a result of you elevating your energies. You are probably speaking the truth, which is making others uncomfortable. Or even if you are not speaking, if you enter a room and it starts irritating certain people start feeling irritated, they get up and leave, or they start having random arguments with you, this is a sign that you are uplifting your energetic frequency, and the density that they hold, they feel uncomfortable with it because of that density that they're holding, right? So your energy, your light is creating that abrasion within their quantum field, right, which irritates them, which makes them angry, right? सो कहीं कोई दूसरा आपके बातों से, आपकी एनर्जी से ट्रिगर हो रहा है, जहाँ पे आप लव में हो, आप अंडरस्टैंडिंग में हो, आपका कोई इंटेंशन नहीं है उनको इरिटेट करना, बट वो हो रहे हैं, दैट इज अ श्योर साइन दैट यू आर एलिवेटिंग योर एनर्जीज, राइट? एकेडमिक कोर्स इज ऑल्सो पोजिंग अ लॉट ऑफ चैलेंजेस, राइट? सो यहाँ ऑब्स्टिकल्स हैं, सो प्लीज सी दैट व्हाट नीड्स टू बी लर्नड हियर. बार बार हाथ जलना भी क्या कोई साइन है? दी राइट क्वीन, आप बहुत ज़्यादा अपने माइंड में हो, शायद आप बहुत ज़्यादा अपने डे ड्रीमिंग एनर्जी में या इमेजिनेशंस में चले जाते हैं. तो यूजुअली जब ये होता है तो स्पिरिचुअल पाथ पे जब बर्न होता है, बॉडी का कोई पार्ट बर्न हो गया, तो वहाँ क्या होगा? पेन होगा, राइट? नाउ यू हैव टू पे अटेंशन टू दिस बॉडी पार्ट. You have to apply the medicine, you have to take good care of it. Every time water touches it, you will be reminded of that pain again, right? तो यहाँ क्या हो रहा है? आपको बॉडी कॉन्शियसनेस में लाया जा रहा है, ठीक है? जब हम बहुत ज़्यादा अनग्राउंडेड हो जाते हैं, अपने हायर चक्रास में हो जाते हैं, या अपने माइंड में बहुत ज़्यादा कॉटअप हो जाते हैं, तो इस जर्नी पे बार बार हमको स्पिरिट जो है, यूनिवर्स जो है, हमको सही रास्ते पे लाती है. इस तरीके से ग्राउंडिंग हमारी हो जाती है ऑटोमेटिकली, राइट? अगर आप ग्राउंडिंग नहीं कर रहे होंगे तो इस तरीके से ग्राउंडिंग आपकी करी जाती है, राइट? ताकि आप बॉडी कॉन्शियसनेस में आए, बॉडी से डिस्कनेक्ट ना हो, राइट? ओके, सो लेट अस कम टू द रीडिंग. दीज आर मैसेजेस फॉर द जर्नी. So for the feminine, today I have the wild rose. Look at this. And just today morning I had my little one. She created a white rose for me with a tissue. It was the most beautiful thing. I'll put it up on stories. So there it is, the wild rose. Do it your way. Embrace your uniqueness untamed. So this is a rewilding of the divine feminine. This is you recognizing that you're not here to dampen your spirit. You're not here to dampen your energy. You're not here to play small, dear feminine. You're here to embrace yourself, embody yourself, embrace your weirdness, embrace your quirkiness in the best way possible. Just be yourself. Be who you are. You are not here to conform to anyone's idea of what a woman should be like, what a woman should look like, you know, how you must behave, how you must present yourself. There might be many things coming into you at this point of time, dear feminine. Certain people around you might be commenting on your looks or the way that you present yourself. This might be around makeup, this might be around the kind of clothes that you wear, or the kind of behavior, the manner of speaking that you might have, which is making you a little bit conscious, right? It's just making you doubt the way that you present yourself out into the world. But please note that these are part of your own self judgments. ठीक है, इंटरनल जजमेंट्स अगर हम होल्ड करते हैं, दैट गेट रिफ्लेक्टेड आउट इनटू द एक्सटर्नल वर्ल्ड थ्रू पीपल सॉर्ट ऑफ लाइक क्रिटिसाइजिंग और गिविंग यू टिप्स. Oh, you should be this way, you should dress this way, you should wear makeup, or you should not wear makeup, you should do this, you should do that, to change your looks, to change your behavior, to change your persona. But ultimately, at the gist of it, the soul essence that you carry is very special. It's very unique. Every feminine that I've come across holds a very, very specific energy. That's why I feel so blessed to work with feminine so closely, because I work with crystals as well. And let me tell you, this difference, it's not there. This difference does not exist between feminine and the crystal, right? So just like every crystal holds a specific color frequency, every crystal will hold a specific energetic signature. उसी तरीके से हर फेमिनिन जो है अपनी अदा में, अपनी लव कैपेसिटी में, अपनी फायरीनेस में, अपनी वियर्ड क्वर्कीनेस में बहुत अलग है. हर फेमिनिन अलग है. एवरी फेमिनिन दैट आई हैव हैड द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू वर्क विद, शी इज अ फोर्स ऑफ नेचर विद इन हर सेल्फ, right? And look at this, how everything is like ding. So, and we are here to remember ourselves, you know, because in the past as well, there have been times wherein you know, there have been times nahi, through a whole millennia, the masculine is sort of like governed over the feminine, directing how she must be, what are the rules around her, what are the kind of guidelines that she should work in, her roles, her duties, her capacities should be a certain way, you know. So there are many expectations that were sort of like pressed upon the feminine, and she lost her own essence, she lost her own inner child, her inner girl, right? So right now the feminine is remembering herself, what makes her happy, what makes her powerful, what makes her feel comfortable, and her own unique expression, right? She's being reminded of, you are being reminded of, dear feminine. It's like you are here to be you completely, unapologetically, right? Be authentic. It might hurt a certain people, it might start triggering certain people, but that is also making them remember their own light, right? So you're not here to shrink yourself, you're not here to conform, you're not here to sort of like dilute your energies. You're here to just like full blown emit your light, right? The light that you hold, the love that you hold. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I love too much. This is going on with a lot of feminines, by the way. Oh, I love too much. I really hate why I love too much. Why do I understand too much? Why do I forgive too much? It's not too much. It's not too much. It's required. It's required so that the other person can have a taste of what purity looks like for them, right? Your love, your understanding, your patience, your forgiveness is reminding the other person of their divine capacities. So you are not here to dial down, you are here to dial up, even, you know, expand yourself even more, challenge yourself to do that even more, because these are all divine capacities, right? So never ever think, ऐसा कभी मत सोचिएगा कि मैं क्यों इतना ज़्यादा प्यार करती हूँ, मैं क्यों इतना ज़्यादा फॉरगिव कर देती हूँ, यू नो, बेवकूफ़ जैसे किसी ने कितनी भी बड़ी चीज़ करी होगी, शायद ये मैस्कुलिन ने ही बहुत गलत किया शायद आपके साथ में, बट देन टू लाइक व्हाई डू आई फॉरगिव हिम सो इजीली? इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ द लाइट लव दैट यू कैरी within, right? So you are here to do it your way, do it your way, do it unique, do it crisp, you know, do it artistically, do it maniacally, whatever it means for you. Do it your way, right? And embrace your uniqueness. You find that you don't have many friends, dear feminine. You don't have your regular group of friends, or even though you might have friends, but you're not able to connect with them. They don't understand you fully, or I don't know, there is some sort of a distance that I sense. So you feel that you don't have your people. You don't have your people around. It's like when am I going to feel the sense of belongingness, feel the sense of community? That will happen when you start being authentic. When you start being authentic, truly the person that you are, your weird self, your quirky self, your unique soul expression, and you start emitting it out like a sonar wave into the universe, you're going to attract people who hold a similar frequency. अभी आप act कर रहे हो just to be accepted, just to be loved, just to be validated. We do these things, right? And that is a part of our own childhood pain. But the moment you start being yourself authentically, you are going to start attracting your own soul tribe, right? And that is why this message is coming across, so that because your soul tribe is waiting to come to you, there are many people who can benefit from your energy, who can actually elevate themselves through your light, through your wisdom, through your guidance, right? So they are waiting for that. Morning dew, clarity. So yesterday was the 1st of April, right? So we have stepped into the new month of April, and there is clarity coming in for you, dear family. This is a fresh start. So you are being asked to hold a positive outlook. This might be happening today morning. There's a lot of overthinking, lots of mental distortion today happening since morning in the collective. So you are being asked to be watchful, be mindful of the thoughts that you're holding, right? And try to pick the positive ones, right? I'm not asking you to be judged, to judge your thoughts, but do not simmer into the negative mindset a lot. Otherwise, that's going to pull your energy down, right? So you're being asked to have a positive outlook, have a positive outlook with regards to your masculine, have a positive outlook towards the journey, towards union as well, because it's all happening. Look at this. This is again a rose, right? This is a beautiful blossoming that is happening for you, dear feminine, right? And both of these elements are air, although this deck does not have elemental signs, but this particular sign belongs to the air element, right? So this is like lots of mental capacities are being activated in the feminine right now. Meenakshi saying somewhere you are giving answer as people come and accept me and talk to me, but later they try to change me as per their norms, maybe wait or to be unkind, be rude to strangers, and it don't work, right? Correct, absolutely. So you don't have to change yourself, who you are as a person, just to be accepted by someone, just to be appreciated, just to be validated by someone. You're trying to be a certain way to gain that acceptance. Now that emerges from the primary wound of rejection, right? This is a rejection wound that most feminines will hold, right? It develops an insecurity within yourself. Oh, people are not going to accept me just the way that I am. Well, guess what? Once you start accepting yourself, जब हम खुद को accept करना शुरू कर देते हैं जैसे हम हैं, being completely unapologetic about yourself, about your ideas, about the decisions that you've made in your life, guess what? People also start stepping up. You know, people start seeing you for who they are, but people start appreciating you for who you are, because you are being present in your honesty, right? And it is felt. It is a very, very strong power. It's a very strong energy that is felt even by, you know, the regular people every day that you meet. Shweta saying, for me it is happening since yesterday, the overthinking part, right? It's almost like overthinking and hurting your own feelings, right? Yesterday during my prayer, we do prayers for the world, which is a part of my spiritual practice. Where I was praying, I could feel each word and spoken while meaning every word I uttered. It was the most mindful prayer I ever did. Wonderful, lovely. I really love the sound of that. Beautiful. So this is where the feminine is at. Where is the masculine today? All right. I'll come to the guidance part later. Somehow I'm being called to read the masculine's energy first. Overthinking started again today. All true that you're saying. Hurting my own feelings. Yes, there it is. It's because it's like पूरा मुंह ही उतर गया है feminine का. It's like you are in that pouting energy. You're not liking anything. You don't want to get out of bed properly. You just want to sleeping. You don't want to look at yourself in the mirror. It's almost like that energy is very low. But again, the beautiful part about this journey is that you govern your energy. We are here to master that. We are here to be a master of our own mind, to be a master of our own energy, and to understand that we shift it around, we turn it around, we alchemize this low wave, right? So you can absolutely do that by shifting the energy around, by choosing to care for yourself, by choosing to focus on all of the things that you do have in your life, and by reminding yourself that your divine masculine is already there by your side every moment, in energy, in spirit. Your person is not away from you. They are placed within you by God, by divine, right? I'm good, Shiny. All of the energies are pretty chaotic, pretty intense, but pretty awesome as well, because it's like these are exciting times that we are living in. We all have no idea of the positive impact that we are causing. It's like every small amount of work that you're doing on yourself, it is helping the collective, it's helping the planetary ascension, it's helping Mother Earth as well, right? So every moment when you are present with yourself, when you choose to heal a certain part of yourself, you heal the earth as well, you heal the collective as well, right? So it's a very huge work, it's a very profound work that you are undertaking, and I want to give yourself that credit today, dear feminine, right? Or dear masculine, whoever is watching this. Controlled and practical, masculine, but from within a sea of emotions, that's what I pick. Yes. That's right, Shweta. Right. So for the masculine, fall into my arms. Look at this. So the masculine is feeling the depth of your emotions today, right? And this is what the masculine says: fall into my arms, I'm right here by your side. This card is from nature, this message is from nature in actuality, but I feel like this masculine is inviting you to surrender to him. Have trust in me, my love. Have faith in me that I'm also rising, that I'm rising with you. We rise together in awareness, in our awakening process. We are with each other, right? So allow yourself to fall into my arms. I'm there by your side to catch you. You are not alone in this. I'm there with you every step of the way. Surrender. Holding opposites. We both hold opposites. We both hold each other's polarity, right? And through that we are connected. We understand each other, what each of us is going through. And we are here to deal with these extremes of life, right? We are here to process through this heaviness that life offers us and come into lightness of our being, of remembering that we are light beings, right? It feels like I have stopped waiting, no longer waiting for him to feel the butterflies, focus back to my life, this energy since yesterday. Lovely. It's always helpful. When you put your nose into your business, it's always helpful. And then understanding that your person is never away from you. There is no separation at all, right? Just like you are not separate from God. God is placed within you and you are also placed within God, right? Just like there is no difference at all. Everything is one. All is verily one. Like there is no such excitement or craze to have him or to be pampered by him. I'm just normal, right? So this is like baseline that you're hitting, Shiny. It does not feel like you are very motivated. It feels very neutral. It feels okay, theek hai, 50-50, right? So just go with it, because you are now choosing yourself. You're feeling this, right? Which is again a positive sign. It's also it's a part of the journey, right? deep cellular healing happening for the masculine. Look at this, right? And I've been seeing the DNA structure, the double helix, multiple times. I cannot even share how many times I've seen it in the past 1 week. So this is like a deep cellular level healing that is taking place within the masculine. He is not only healing his own past, but he's also healing his past bloodlines. You know, he's healing past lifetimes, the love that both of you have shared, the kind of challenges that both of you have gone through multiple lifetimes. This masculine is now processing all of that pain, all of that heaviness, the density, all of the challenges, all of the obstacles that both of you have faced, the failure of being unable to come together in love in past lifetimes as well. It's a deep pain, right, that twin flames hold. So this masculine is processing that today, and there is help from his spirit team. I feel this masculine is having a huge supportive push from his spirit guide team. Physical and emotional healing, there is deep physical healing, deep emotional healing also taking place. So I feel like there are many DNA code activations that are taking place for this masculine. He is choosing that which is good for him, that is good for his health. So this also includes like letting go of addictive tendencies, right? Consumption of certain goods that are not aligned with spiritual ascension, right? And there's a deep healing taking place within his own body as well. A new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. This masculine knows that he's here to create something big with you. This masculine knows that both of you are placed on earth for a very important reason. You might not know what that reason is as of now. That might be unclear for him. But he has a certain vision with you, dear feminine. When he thinks about having a future with you, with his feminine, this masculine has a particular vision, what he can see doing with you. He knows what your abilities, what your capacities are. He knows his own abilities and capacities, and he knows that both of you are to come together and to create this beautiful new world, right? And service is also coming in. It's like he knows that he wants to serve, and he wants to serve with you, right? It's happening. It's already happening. This masculine is also in some sort of a wait, I feel. This masculine is waiting for a nudge, for a push, for a green flag or a green light from the universe, right? Right before he springs into action towards you. He is just right now being patient. Also, I feel like this earth turning is like it's giving me the energy of turn of events. There has been a turn of events recently which is giving confidence to this masculine that his future with you actually exists. The universe is showing him. Also, fun fact, many of the feminines are seeing incredible number of syncs with regards to their twin, right? Like seeing their name multiple times in the day, seeing their birth date, seeing their favorite color or their favorite car or the kind of car that they do own. Some of the feminines might be receiving names that are around the masculine, right? For example, like people who are connected to the masculine in a certain way, you might be receiving their names or their karmic's name. Many of the feminines are also seeing the number 1111 a lot, right? Which is ultimately telling you that both of you are connected, right? Both of you are leading parallel lives. Although in the physical you might be different, you might be apart right now, but your masculine is reminding you in spirit that we are a part of each other. We are not apart, we are a part of each other, right? So you're here to remember that. I'm ready for someone new if he isn't ready to match me. Lovely. So this is like healing hands. You're here to let go and to detach yourself from the idea of outcome, right? Surrendering it to divine, right? Surrendering it to divine. If he is ready, trusting, having faith in God that if he is ready, he will be brought to you. Otherwise, it's better that you continue to progress on your own personal path, right? So for the masculines, the guidance which is coming in is lizard spirit, dream the world into being, right? Again, this is almost like, this is a very similar energy. I feel like this masculine has a lot of clarity when it comes to the future that both of you share together, right? So he has a very specific code which he holds, which probably you don't know anything about, dear feminine. This masculine is being shown what both of you are here to do together in the future, post union, right? Look at this stag spirit. I've been seeing stags everywhere like crazy. It is not even funny. I mean, so many signs. It's like I've been seeing, without any exaggeration, 10 times I've been seeing the stag in a single day, right? So stag spirit, whenever this spirit comes along, this animal spirit is highly responsible. He's a very noble creature. A stag is a very noble creature. He leads the herd, right? He offers protection, he offers guidance, he offers vigilance, he offers responsibility. And of course, for twin flame, stag represents union, the promise of union, right? Union is promised for you should you choose it. Should you choose union timeline, union is meant for you, right? Coming together with your divine counterpart in the physical, it's that timeline is open for you, right? Now it's completely up to you if you want to choose it or not, right? Take the lead. Your masculine is being asked to take that step forward now, to act, because the time is right? They are here to lead a way. Also, I'm feeling like this masculine holds certain leadership codes. He's here to create something new, something big. Also, he's here to set an example through practice, not by preaching, right? He's here to set an example for others to follow. And this is almost like setting an example as a divine masculine, right, for others to follow in the material realm. Already I feel like many people around this masculine, they look up to him for what he stands for his morals, for the way that he leads himself. He has a way about himself, okay? And there are many other men around him who look up to him actually. And then I have dragonfly spirit, which is around the masculine again. This is also a repeat sign coming across now. Dragonflies also help seeing through the illusion, right? What is real and what is unreal. So this is the masculine now being shown what is true and what is not, right? Truth transcends illusion, right? So there's a lot of stability. 22 is a master teacher number. So for some of you, 22 might be a significant number, and both of you and your masculine, or one of you, might be here to teach, right? For the feminines, the guidance that is coming across is Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. You are laying down a solid foundation for this connection in the days to come, dear feminine, right? You're here to create something huge, something which no one ever imagined before. It's almost like bringing fantasy into reality, creating a world of magical, I don't know what, something is really, it's giving me really this fairy vibe, but actually being real, right? So this is almost like creating heaven on earth, right? Because the weaver spirit is highly talented when it comes to constructing natural forms, natural structures. They are nature's engineers, right? So they have the power to redirect the course of a river just by constructing a dam just out of log, right? So that's what you are doing, dear feminine. You are changing the course of your destiny. You were set on a particular trajectory. You were set on a direct path which you thought was meant for you, but now universe is sort of like shifting you, guiding you, and you are also going along with it. You are playing along with it. You are creating your own destiny. You're choosing your own destiny through the karma that you are doing, right? So you are here to lay down a solid foundation for you and your divine counterpart, and be peace at yourself. Does spirit dove spirit coming in to remind you that peace is most important. Peace is most important of all. You're here to cultivate peace within yourself. So among the chaos as well, you are here to hold those peace codes, right? I'm also getting for a couple of feminines among you, even through the most turbulent times, you have gone through this life area with so much dignity, with so much grace, without fighting with anyone, without calling anyone out. You have just chosen to hold silence, to hold noble silence. And people around you might be sort of like laughing at you, or they might be telling you that, oh, you know, why do you need to be so thanda? You should be fiery, you should have that aggression. But your peace, the peace that you hold within, is unshakable. It's actually setting an example for those around, right? It is actually allowing God to step in. You have let go. You have let go of what would happen, what would not happen, and you are just allowing God to now unfold things for you, right? And it is all happening in your favor. You just need to be at peace within yourself, understanding, knowing that your person is on their way. Your person is already on their way, and this is already happening, right? I see 9/11 too many times, mostly at night, and this has been happening since many months. Lovely. So 9/11 holds certain kind of specific importance for you, I guess, or maybe it's a combination of both of your birth dates, or the year is quite important for you, probably. Yeah. So what is the guidance that is coming across for you at this point of time for your journey? I have hang on. Now this is telling me that there's a particular situation which you are now fed up of. You're actually fed up of your own life situation, or the way that things have been unfolding around you, for you, and you have now finally brought in like complete surrender mode for what is to happen, right? You're just now focusing on yourself, focusing on your own work. And some of you have also, like, the idea of coming together with your divine counterpart in the physical, it has shrunk a little bit, right? So you're being asked by divine to hang on, right? Your person is on their way, right? Wake up your tenacity and determination. You need to be determined. You need to be focused about your vision of union, right? Of holding that union but not being attached to it. It's a very fine balance which we are learning to master. And you might be seeing lots of spirit animals. You might be seeing foxes a lot. You might be seeing finches, the bird finches a lot. And I feel like take some time out for you in the night time. If you want to do some self-reflection, if you want to do certain meditation exercises, please take time out for yourself in the night time. Couple of minutes should be enough. That will lead you to a happier state, right? And again, I have the Holy Grail. Expand your heart and mind. So that's what is happening for both the masculine and feminine. The pain that you're feeling right now, all of the bad emotions, lower emotions that might be coming up within you, they are getting cleared out, so that you can come into the purity of your own love, right? So that you can come into your mind expansion as well, right? I'm seeing so many ladybugs over here. And then there is a pheasant. I think that's a pheasant pair. So I feel like this is the couple, the twin flame couple in a higher dimension, which is looking at the twin flame couple which is in the 3D dimension. So it's like both of you are being led, right? Both of you are being led, and it's almost like a new possibility. The birth of a new possibility is taking place, right? The Holy Grail again is the womb, is the chalice, right? It represents the divine feminine. You yourself are birthing this unlocking this divinity within you, dear family. So please be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself. Do not let others' perceptions guide you, right? You need to be a certain way, you cannot be this way, you cannot be that way. है ना, बहुत सारे वीडियोस हम रोज देखते हैं और उसमें आइडियाज फिल करे जाते हैं कि हाउ अ डिवाइन फेमिनिन मस्ट बी, राइट। वो टेम्पलेट जो है वो आपको दिया जा रहा है, बट इट डजंट हैव टू बी दैट वे. If you see our own Vedic traditions, if you see ancient scriptures, we have so many goddesses, goddess of every kind you will find, right? So you hold a specific unique frequency which you are also recognizing, which you are also understanding about yourself. So do not let others' perceptions guide you, right? You need to be here in touch with your own wisdom, with your own knowing, right? And as I saying, not able to understand what I'm doing is right or wrong because people around me are not happy with my actions. See, people might not be happy with your actions. Please see if you are I hope you're not hurting them on purpose, right? But just see it this way. If you are operating in love and you want the highest best for everyone around and still people are not happy with your actions, it is a learning for you to let go of how people see you. You're not here to make someone happy. You're only here to make God happy, right? So I really hope this reading helps you and resonates with you. If you would like to book a personal session, I'm always available for you. I really hope this reading helped you. Take care.